Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am Ben Quinones, founder of Asian Student Economy Council. On the occasion of the Asian Civil Society Conference Asian Peoples Forum 2022, held in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, I am submitting the 12 theses on social solidarity economy as propositions for discussion, dialogue, and cooperation among stakeholders of the annual ACSC APF event. Number one, the social solidarity economy, or SSE, is playing an increasingly important role in many communities, regions, and countries, not only by mitigating the adverse consequences of the social, economic, health, and environmental crisis, but also by democratizing the economic sphere and generating strategies that depart from the dominant profit maximizing neoliberal economic system that is centered in exploiting the environment and the people. Number two, the social solidarity economy puts priority on people and planet over and above profit. This social mission of the SSE ecosystem emanates from its responses to entrepreneurial opportunities and challenges arising from the inability of the mainstream profit maximizing neoliberal economic and political ecosystem to eradicate the adverse impacts of unbridled wealth accumulation. Such adverse impacts such as unequal access to food, nutrition, health facilities, education, skills formation, and employment. Defining explicitly its social mission enables the SSE to visualize and ascertain its contribution to economic and social aims and foster solidarity, but also determine its contributions to sustainable development and in particular to the urgently needed socio-ecological transition. Number three, as defined formally by the 110th International Labour Conference, the SSE encompasses cooperatives, associations, mutual societies, foundations, NGOs, social enterprises, self-help groups, and other entities operating in accordance with the SSE values and principles that are intrinsic to their functioning and consistent with care for people and planet, equality and fairness, interdependence, self-governance, transparency and accountability, and the attainment of decent work and livelihoods. Number four, the SSE is self-governed. It is autonomous and independent of the government, the for-profit private sectors, and the other external organizations. The SSE entity generates income primarily through the production and trade of goods and services, which enable the SSE entity to generate decent work for the poor and socially excluded. Number five, the establishment of SSE entity is essential to the creation of economic opportunities for the benefit of the socially excluded, vulnerable populations. The SSE entity engages the socially excluded and vulnerable, including women, youth, older persons, persons with disabilities, indigenous people, either as co-owners of the enterprise or as equal preferred partners in the SSE enterprise's supply chain. Number six, the SSE entity engages in economic, social, and environmental activities to serve the collective or general interest of its members and the local community. The collective identity of SSE members and stakeholders is generally manifested at the local or community level where the action is taking place. Number seven, the SSE entity enters into agreements with the other SSE entities or public and private sector actors, or it raises capital from external sources on terms consistent with the SSE values and principles. Number eight, the SSE entity is not driven by profitability for the sake of maximizing profits for a few investors. Part or all of the profit or surplus generated by the SSE entity is reinvested to support its social and environmental mission. Number nine, the SSE entity involves its members and stakeholders in setting organizational policies, in making strategic decisions, and in holding elected representatives accountable. Number 10, the SSE contributes to the protection of the planet from degradation through practical strategies and approaches of sustainable consumption and production, actions of climate change, and sustainably managing natural resources. Number 11, the SSE entity not only creates a new progressive economic ecosystem, it also re-embeds the economy in society by transforming economic activity into a means to achieve societal goals versus in itself. Number 12, the SSE entity engages in partnership building and cooperation to advance its social mission, promote its ethical values and principles, and rally members of the community as well as the public and private sector actors to support the development of the SSE ecosystem. Let me now turn to the question: how does the Asian Sudati Economic Council, or ASEC, as a continental network of ST practitioners and advocates, promote the 12 theses on social Sudati economy? The ASEC undertakes four major actions. One, conduct training courses on the values, principles, and practices of SSE at various levels. ASEC established the ASEC SSE Online Academy to carry out seminars and short courses on SSE. Number two, undertake studies of SSE practices and innovations in various Asian countries and disseminate the documents to ASEC focal points in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and East Asia. Three, create and nurture SSE convergence spaces through the annual Asian Solidarity Economy Forum to enhance experience and knowledge sharing on highly developed SSE models across countries and continents. Fourth, encourage and support the development of national and local SSE networks in Asian countries through which the actions of SSE of ASEC are localized. Thank you for listening and good day.